Hi, I'm Charlene Port, and I want to talk to you today about fertility fraud. First thing is, in 2005, Eric Howard Silverstein tried to kill me, giving me too much FSH hormone, which caused my ovaries to bleed inside, hyperstimulation ovarian syndrome. I was hospitalized. He did this for more eggs. He's been selling people's embryos for at least 40 years now. I really cannot believe there's not more people upset or talking about this stuff to law enforcement, which was part of it. The worst thing about fertility fraud is them not letting anybody know your kid's background. We happen to be carriers of trisomy 16p, an extra chromosome on the 16th chromosome, an extra pair, and it causes autism, which caused one of the people that purchased my children to end up giving him high anxiety medication for 2 years, causing him to have digestive problems. Now, another thing that really upsets a person about fertility fraud is breastfeeding, circumcision, vaccinations, things that, very intimate. This doctor and doctors like him are still in part of our bodies for profit without our permission, and I am very offended by it. On top of it, on July 7th, 2020, I reported the crime because I discovered 2 of my kids. I reported the crime to a very corrupt sheriff's department. I get in trouble and they're protecting the child traffickers. But I will not be quiet because I'm very offended that somebody would allow this. DORA, Department of Regulatory Agency, should have been there protecting people like me. They weren't there for me. How would these so-called big men like it if somebody stole their kidney during surgery and then sold it on the black market for high value, and they didn't discover it until 10, 15 years later? I'm very offended, and now I'm having to deal with this is a very backwards part. Southern Colorado is a horrible part. Law enforcement is buddies, very cultish. Lawyers, they're non-existent. You just as well say there is no lawyers here. They pretty much do as they please here. But I am sick and tired of this, and I really don't appreciate the people that purchase my children. I have 3 of them out there. I have one in Utah. He's 5 years old. He's got light brown hair and light brown eyes. And no, I don't want to hear people say, especially a fake lawyer from Pueblo, mention that, how would I know what my embryos look like? I know. Now that's not, it's up to the law to be starting to finally do their job for once in their life. Earn their paychecks instead of fleece from the taxpayers. I got 2, and I can't talk about it too much because the county decided they needed protection, even though I'm the victim, which is typical because they're probably behind it. They probably received a huge bribe from Eric Howard Silverstein. He's been playing these kind of crimes for a long time.